Hey y'all. So I would like to make a disclaimer before beginning this video. I would like to say that I am not trying to bash any community as a whole. Also, I am not trying to discourage anyone from learning Spanish and speaking it. But I do want to share my experience as a Black woman here in America who is bilingual. And I do come across people who are Hispanic people. I come across them at work and I come across them in the street sometimes. Most people are not like this, but I've come across a good amount of people who are like this. Who, let's say I go in public, okay, let's say I go get something to eat. I might order in Spanish. They'll speak back to me in English. But then they'll turn and talk to their coworker who is also Hispanic in Spanish. So I'm like, clearly you speak Spanish, so why didn't you respond to me in Spanish? Okay. So I'm going to say at work, I've come across custodians who clearly really didn't speak English. And I would speak to them in Spanish, for whatever their need is or whatever at the moment, what I'm saying, if I could help them. And they're like, oh my gosh, like, ¿cómo es que hablas español? Like, how you speak Spanish? How is it that you're speaking Spanish? Like, dude, what do you mean, how am I speaking Spanish? I'm speaking it. Just like you speaking it, I'm speaking it. Or I might come across people who will be like, how is it, how you know Spanish? Or they'll be like, oh, you're speaking in really good Spanish. And I'm looking like, you have a thick accent from Spanish. So I know English is not your first language. So, but I'm not telling you, oh, you're speaking really good English or nothing like that, or asking you, how is it that you know English? The same way I know Spanish is the same way you know English. I learned it. I learned it. Just like you learned it. So I just felt like making a video about this because honestly, I love the Spanish language. I'm glad I learned it. I enjoyed the experience of knowing it. Being open to other cultures and be able to communicate with other people who don't speak English, don't speak my language, being able to share their world. Like, it's awesome. But dumb questions like that be getting under my skin at this point in my life, and I just had to share that. And I just wonder if there are other people, Black people like me, who are bilingual, who experience the same thing. I know that this also happens to Afro Colombians. That's another thing. Like, a lot of people, for some reason, don't know that there are Black people who speak Spanish and that's their first language. Like, they're Black like me and you. Their countries were just colonized by the Spanish people. Okay? The Englishmen brought us over here, so we speak English. And the Spanish took them to wherever they are living. And they speak Spanish. Same thing. Okay? So it shouldn't be a shocker to see a Black woman speaking Spanish. But I get that sometimes where they're like in awe, like, oh my God, like, how are you speaking Spanish? And I'm like, how are you speaking English? Same way you speaking English. Same way. But anyway, I just had to get that out there, let some people know that, like, oh, I was saying about the Afro Latinos, like, they're from Spanish speaking countries. It's their language. Some of them don't even speak English, but they experience this also with other Hispanics who are not Black, looking at them like, oh, you speaking Spanish? No, and it's their language. Like, it's beyond us to be able to speak Spanish or something, I don't know. But like I said, everybody's not like that. So I'm not trying to bash the whole community, so don't take it like that. You just have your few people who were just like, wow, and how, and anyway. So yeah, I'm just wondering, like, is there anybody else out there who has had that experience like me?